Hey guys, got a good show for you today. We're gonna check out the brand new Nissan Note, all new model, ground up. It's too windy outside. I want to talk to you in the car. See you soon. All right, now that I'm in a nice quiet car, I can talk more. Okay, so what happened was, just about 2 months ago, Nissan finally released from the ground up a brand new Nissan Note. That's the best-selling car for them in Japan. It's a subcompact car. It's in the same category as the Honda Fit. And Honda Fit also just came out with a brand new ground up remodeling of their car, and I can tell you it was a fail as far as I'm concerned of styling. The Honda Fit is not very good looking, and also they changed the format of how the hybrid works on it, and so I hear a lot of people saying it's much noisier than the previous hybrid Fit. Interesting. On the opposite end, the new Note, I feel like the styling's way better. I love the front fascia on it. And the lines are really nice on the hood. It mimics the Leaf kind of on the way the lines are on the hood. And I like the back of the Note that has Nissan written on it. It's really cute, very old style kind of. And I just like the styling. They did shrink it down a little bit. It's a little shorter of a wheelbase than the previous Note. So you lose a little legroom in the back. But I did sit in the back and it was okay. It wasn't too terrible. As a matter of fact, it was still more comfortable than the back seats in my first gen Leaf, so it's not bad. And also the new Note, because it's ground up, much quieter. I test drove the original Note, and I also test drove the four-wheel drive Note, and they were really nice cars, but they were, if you slammed on the axle, the engine would kick in to give you the power, and it was pretty noisy. This thing's much quieter. It still makes noise, but it's much quieter than before. It's a much more refined feel when you're driving it. The interior on the new Note actually is better than the interior on the new Leafs, right? The 2.0 Leaf. I like the center console much better. It doesn't dig into my leg like the center console on the new Leafs. And I like the dashboard, the layout. It's all digital, like it should have been in the Leaf. And it also has a huge navigation system, much bigger than the Leafs, in a teeny little car. So it looks gigantic in that teeny little car. Very nice. It even comes with USB-C. It has, for an option, you got wireless charging. It has 2 USB ports, one USB-C, one regular USB. And then wireless charging as an option. It has Wi-Fi. This is like the first car I know of in Japan that offers Wi-Fi in the car. I know American cars have been doing it for quite a while, but this is brand new to Japan, and so for $120 a year, which is like works out to $10 a month, you have Wi-Fi for the whole family. So when your kids are in the back of the car, they can hook up their tablets or their devices and use the Wi-Fi. Pretty cool. The fuel economy has improved with the new model because that's, obviously they designed it for the e-Power now, and they still offer a 4-wheel drive version on the new model. So that's cool. The new model does have a 4-wheel drive version, which is interesting because I test drove the Kicks. It's another brand new e-Power car, ground up, a little subcompact SUV that Nissan came out with a few months ago. And I was going to do a video about that, but I kind of got ran off the lot in the middle of my video, making the video. So I couldn't finish that. It's cute. It's a cute subcompact SUV. It's got a nice interior. It's cute, but it's very expensive for a low power hybrid subcompact SUV. It starts at $50,000 over here. Pretty expensive. A little noisier than the Note. When you hit the XL on the Kicks, it makes a little more noise than the Note. So the Note's a little quieter, the new Note. But yeah, I prefer the Note. And what bothers me with the Kicks, it's an SUV, and they don't even offer a 4-wheel drive option. It's strictly front-wheel drive. Even the Note has a 4-wheel drive option for the, people living up north and stuff, but not the Kicks. It's strictly 2-wheel drive, and it's $50,000. The Note is pricey though. It's one of the cheapest cars without buying the K cars. That's why it's the #1 selling car for Nissan over here. And it's still, the new Note is going to be about $30,000 with Pro Pilot and LED lights and things like that involved. It can even get more expensive if you want to put nice aluminum alloy wheels on it and things like that. It's got a lot of options. You can do two-tone paint jobs, and it's tons of options for it. No options on the color on the interior though. It's strictly a black interior, which I found interesting because the Leaf you can choose a two-tone or a black. I always have been able to, but not the Note. Anyways, it's a great car. The fuel economy is ridiculous. You can go about, one tank of gas will get you about, I think it's almost 900 kilometers. It's ridiculous. That's crazy good. So yeah, it has one pedal driving, just like the Leaf. It won't stop completely. It still has creep mode on, so you do have to apply the brake when you get to the stoplight. But the regenerative braking, I tried it out, and the regenerative braking is extremely strong on it. It feels just like for one pedal driving, it feels like the regenerative braking on a Leaf. So it's really nice. It just doesn't lock. The brakes don't lock when you get to the stop. You have to put the brakes on yourself. The previous Note would lock, it would stop, but the new Note, they said a lot of old people like the creep, so they put the creep back. And it's like, okay, it's not a big deal. Pro Pilot is available, and it's just below 2.0, so it's the latest Pro Pilot software and everything. So it's pretty cool. It's got blind spots, warnings. It's got a whole OnZim package, safety package. It's got the round view mirror thing. It's loaded. It's a loaded car. Feels very good on the inside. Like I said, the interior looks nicer than the new Leaf, I think. The ride feels it feels about the same as a Leaf. You do have that engine noise, but you don't have, I couldn't feel any vibration. I tried. And there's just they did a good job keeping the vibration down. Keep in mind, it's not using, when the gasoline engine kicks in, that's not sending any power to the wheels. It's just charging up the batteries on the car. The car is full electric. It just uses a gasoline engine to charge the batteries. They don't see any plug-in hybrids in the future, but I'm hoping they'll change their minds. That would be really cool if they came out with a plug-in hybrid of either the Kicks or the Note. And there is a Nismo coming out soon. That's gonna be cool. The Nismo's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll try to make a video of that. Yeah, I'm not, me guys. I'm not a hybrid fan. I do prefer the EVs. Nissan's made some changes over here with their charging format. My card is still okay right now. I have about 3 years left, 2 or 3 years left, where I only pay $20 a month flat rate, and I can use all the charging as I want. But when that expires and I have to renew the card, it's going to go to $100 a month, and I don't have flat rate. They're still going to charge me. I'll have a certain amount of, for $100 I'll get a certain amount of charges, and then a certain amount of minutes, and then after that they'll charge me per minute. So that really sucks. And so that's why I'm thinking I'm gonna start showing some of these e-powers. I kind of get where they're coming from. The e-power Note has been their number one selling car since it's come out, along with the Serena's. Their number one selling. They're actually the Serena's number one selling minivan, and it's an e-power as well. It's the number one selling minivan in Japan, and the Note is, I think now, the number one selling subcompact car in Japan as well. So these sell really well, and so I see why they did the Note. They put so much time and detail into the Note, and they kind of, to me, I felt like they missed their shot on the Leaf. The new Leaf is nice, but it's missing a lot where I felt like, yeah, it is what it is. The other thing is I find interesting is, and it's tricky, if you're to buy new, the Leaf, you still get $8,000 back from the government if you buy it. The Note, you get nothing. The Note's $30,000. With the Leaf getting the $8,000, they're almost identical in price. Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, I can't drive the Leaf for very long. It hurts my knees because that center console comes out like a V formation. It nails me in my knee, and it really hurts. So I couldn't drive very long in that car probably. The Note is much more comfortable. The seats are even more comfortable. So I don't know about that. I don't know. I would never buy new anyways anymore. I'm getting to the age where I'm not going to do that. Got other things I need to invest my money in. But you definitely, when I'm thinking used, I might actually think about an e-power. I'm not even a hybrid fan, but with the way they've done the charging networks over here, starting to charge more for those. And the Aria, good golly, the Aria is going to be $60,000, maybe a little more after tax and licensing over here. And with this battery, those battery options you have, sizes, it's going to take forever. And Nissan's saying they have no intention of putting more powerful chargers in now. They changed their minds. We're stuck with 50 kilowatt chargers with these Arias. So what that means is, if you're driving like this car or a regular Leaf, you're going to be suffering too. Because all these people in the Arias are going to be plugged in those things that are going to be taking extra long to charge their cars. You're going to be waiting longer. And because we don't have we have a lot of chargers in Japan, but they're always individual. They don't have like two chargers at the same place usually. It's like one charger each place. So if you go somewhere and someone's in an Aria, you might be waiting a while unless you go somewhere else. It's going to be a mess. And it's something to think about when I'm thinking about replacing my Leaf in the future. Charging, like I said before, believe it or not, they've done it. The way they've done it, they've actually made Tesla look good in a way with their charging, the way they do their charging over here. Tesla doesn't charge. I don't think they charge a flat rate like Nissan does, but they do charge by the minute, not the kilowatt hour. They charge by the minute over here, and but no flat rate. Like Nissan charges a flat rate, and then they still charge by the minute after a certain amount of time. So I think it's going to work out either even, or actually you might even save. It depends on how much you drive, but you might even save some money with the Tesla charging network versus Nissan in the future. That's the way it is. Honestly, I cannot. For any car, I cannot recommend anybody buying a new car right now. And the way things are going right now, with everything in the world, I want to show you guys these cars. They're kind of fun to look at and stuff, and check out and see the new technologies and stuff. But I really don't recommend anybody rushing out and buying any kind of new car right now. We just don't know what's going to happen in the near future. And if things keep going the way they're going right now, it could really make things hard for us in the near future. So after saying that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry I had to do it this way. It's brand new car. A lot of people want to test drive, and I didn't want to take up their time. So this is what I did. I test drove it. I took some outside shots of it and interior shots of it, and then I'm just putting my voice over the video. So hope that's okay with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.